Are you an empty nester looking to downsize from the family home? Are you finding your home no longer serves the purpose you bought it for? Do you need to declutter and don't know how or where to begin? If so, this podcast is for you. Hi, I am Belinda Woolrich, downsizing expert, author and director of learning at rightsizeyourhome.com.au. Welcome to the Rightsize Your Home podcast series, where I share insights, knowledge and the Rightsize Your Home framework to help and support you move through the process effectively and efficiently with a practical step-by-step roadmap on how to overcome the fears and challenges of right-sizing and plan to make the journey a fun, stress-free and profitable process. I'd like to share with you 10 tips you need to know about downsizing. From many years of project managing and writing my book and speaking to hundreds of downsizers, I've got some great tips to get you started and motivated. Tip number 1, start way before you start. Downsizing is a process that can take months of planning. Remember, you can't build Rome in a day. Downsizing takes careful planning and preparation to do a great job of it. So start thinking early and ensure you're making moves along the way before you actually move. That means things like when you're in your kitchen, have a look at how many wooden spoons you have. Literally ask yourself, when have I used these last? And if you've got too many, start donating. So you can actually think about your downsize every day. And as you are touching things around your home, make sure that you're questioning yourself as to whether you want it or not in the long run. Tip number 2, you don't need to know where you are going before you start the downsize. In fact, it's helpful not to know, then you don't feel pressured at all. However, you can imagine the size and scale of the home that you want to live in, so just plan for that. Then once you are ready to sell or lease your current home, you are free to fall in love with the next one. Thinking about the kitchen scenario again, have a think about your kitchen. If it is suitable for a 4 or 5 bedroom home, for example, you can pretty much guarantee that you may need half the size of what you've got. So if you're going to a 2 bedroom, your kitchen will be a third to half of what you've already got. Technically, that means every second or third cupboard should be empty. Tip number 3, downsizing is your choice. It's no one else's. You must, however, take care of yourself and keep yourself safe. So, if someone is worried about you, it may be that you are not safe in your bigger home. So you need to consider that. It's great to control the process, but remember those people may be worried. So listen to them if it is about safety issues and stay in control. Go back to point number 1. Start way before you start. Tip number 4 is don't do it alone. You should get help downsizing. It is not something that you really should be doing yourself. Of course, as you're living day to day and you're making those decisions as we talked about before, that's fine. You can do that on your own. However, when it really comes time to getting help, get some proper help. You may be able to return the favour if a friend is coming to help you, or hire a professional. Tip number 5 is dare to dream. Downsizing will be better than you think. Downsizing can be fun. I know you don't believe me, but it can be fun. And all the contributors to my book say the same. You need to read the book to believe it, and it will really motivate you. To make it fun, you can build in some rewards along the way, and you can also make some time on your calendar to get out and do some things that you wouldn't normally do. Tip number 6 is successful downsizing takes mind over matter. Start with the mindset and you will sail through those tricky waters. You can understand more at www.rightsizeyourhome.com.au. Tip number 7 is it's never too late to downsize. If you are worried it's too late, it's not. Just do it. I've seen people who are in their 80s and 90s. I've seen people in their 50s and 60s. Just do it whenever you are ready, but don't leave it too late. Tip number 8 is it's never too early to downsize. As I said before, we've had people in their 40s and their 90s. If you're worried it's too early, it's not, just do it. Tip number 9, reward yourself on the downsizing journey. I spoke about that before, it can be fun, but make sure you roster in all those things to spoil yourself. Roster them every week, allocate the hours, and when you've done the hours, reward yourself with your hard work. Tip 10 is you can do it. Hi, it's Belinda from Rightsize Your Home. If you would like to learn more about getting in control of your downsize, I've created some great resources for you. Head on over to the book tab and you will see 2 versions of my book, Rightsize Your Home, The Empty Nester's Guide to a Stress-Free Downsize. If you want an ebook or Kindle version, click on the ebook button and you'll go to the bookshop. If you want a paper version, click on the book button and you'll go to that bookshop. I have also put together some online courses to help with your downsizing. If you head to the online courses tab, you can trial them for free and also purchase them there. I recommend that you always start with shifting your mindset, then go on to the longer program of organizing the downsize, and the final one of maximizing your profit from your home. All of these resources are packed with great information, and I've tried and tested these techniques from hundreds of projects. I hope you love them as much as me and get enormous value from them. So a big thank you from me, and a reminder, once you believe in yourself, understand you are doing the right thing, the project becomes purely a logistical process, and you can do this. More from me at rightsizeyourhome.com.au. Thank you for coming on board.